was, but like, why was it a thing? Like,
Because it's just as
frowned
good.
upon to shave. Like, you had to at least have a strip. That's crazy.
There you go.
That's just the way it is.
Bro, the music video for that song? Homie's girl was at the crib when he went out with his other boy, and she saw like text messages from women popping up on his phone. So the whole time she burning his clothes, like writing shit on his shoes and everything. And then they both get home, and his homeboy like, damn, I can't believe I left my phone here all night. You saw some crazy shit on this? And then they both go to walk back in the house, and she over here like,
Oh, shit.
whole wardrobe gone. I really wanted to see the aftermath. Like, yo, what the fuck?
But see, I don't believe in vindictive actions like that.
Bruh.
Like, just lead a nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite Rihanna songs is Breaking Dishes.
Because a lot of bitches will do all that and want to stay. And it's like, you like that doesn't even make any sense. You fucked up all his shit and you still love him?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Bitches that want to stay after they found out.
We should actually bring this conversation on mic in a second.
No, that
we
always
recording?
We're recording.
Oh, there you go.
That always confused me.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Because
Like,
if anyone did that to my brother, I would be pissed.
yeah.
I feel like the only, like, I don't agree with that being the actual reaction, like Maury said, but there are times that, like, calls for that shit, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
But doing that shit too, like,
But,
premeditated and be
She
wrong,
breaking
that's
dishes
terrible.
up their head.
right, so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I could imagine that being my reaction to something, I don't know what, not necessarily something like cheating, but I could imagine that being my reaction to something, but, like, it can't be premeditated. Like, it would have to be, I'm so hot in the spur of the moment
Yeah.
that, like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'm torching the house.
Not the house.
But
Where you
Why
gonna
is it
live?
so extreme with you?
Where you gonna live?
I'm an extreme person, bro.
Remember she's sugar in tanks?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like,
Listen,
Annalise
bro.
Keaton sitting in the dark with a cigarette.
Oh, shit.
See what I mean?
Listen, bro. There are other ways to get through to people, but if you are a drastic person, like, people usually try to never even go there. Not people. Your nigga. Let me be specific. Your man will never go there with you if the tone is set. And I'm not talking about being a stupid loud hoe.
No man.
I'm talking about being the type of hoe that, like, why am I calling myself a hoe? Being the type of woman, like, I set the tone from the get-go, like, and not even by doing nothing crazy. Like, the funniest part about me when
What do
it
you
comes
do
to
to set
like,
the What do you do to set the tone?
right? So
Give me an example. Give me an example of what you do to set the tone.
I feel like the first.
I feel like. Look at Maurielle.
I
I feel like
Okay.
dying.
That's the thing. I don't believe I do anything particular.
That's toxic.
Listen to me. Follow me.
How you say you set the
It-
tone and you don't got a manual for it?
Follow me.
I'm following you, Cameron.
Follow me. It's a lot of bitches out here that wants to drive their image off of being fake crazy. Like, when
Yeah.
you're crazy, you don't know you're Maury. Do you know this? When you're that crazy girl, you don't even know you're crazy. Like, you don't even know what your reaction is gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That's what
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
I
Like,
always warn people on that. Like,
But that's the thing. I'll warn you, but I won't warn you with anything specific. Like, my warning to you is, I don't even know where it's gonna go, so don't let us find out. Like, I say nothing crazy. Like,
I'm definitely gonna find out.
I'm gonna
No way.
present myself.
Why?
I want to
Because
present
now
myself.
we're in a who's crazier, you or me?
I
And
want.
I'm going.
I hate
promise
who's
you.
crazy or fake.
I promise
that's
you.
wild.
I promise you, I can probably take it a little bit further than you can.
I want
Just a little
to
bit.
present myself.
Because
as
before you get to
sane-
your craziest of crazy, I'm already at my craziest, and you're not getting past that.
I want to present myself as sane as possible. Because when it gets ugly, it gets scary. And I feel like it looks very walky if you have an opening presentation to the fact that you get wild as fuck, and then you get wild as fuck and it matches. That gets a little creepy.
But that's
like,
what you said to do.
I
Okay.
feel like that's a good warning.
Colin.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm
Let me
gonna
see
put
the
it this
resume.
way. we could just be having a random conversation. This is beginning of relationship, right? Before we even dating, whatever. We could be having a random conversation, like.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just going back to the beginning.
Like,
I think where you're getting it is you leave it up for that person, but you're not just coming out crazy. There are some women who really come out crazy from the get-go.
Let me tell you something.
That ain't right.
If you ask,
you're not that person.
If you ask the average woman, what would you do if I cheated on you?
I bust the windows out your car.
I'm gonna fix your clothes. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck this bitch. Whatever. If you ask me, what am I gonna do if you cheat on me? My answer is gonna be nothing. I don't know. That shit is fucking scarier than me listing all the things.
No, it's not.
Nobody's reaction
it's really
is
not.
gonna be that.
I'm telling you, we're telling you as men right here. That's not scarier.
I feel like a woman who owns her crazy is the scariest shit ever. Because she don't got no regrets. She's like, this is who I am.
She believes that's who she's supposed to be.
Facts. Like, and she not going, somebody who try to hide. I feel like somebody who try to hide they crazy, at the very least, know that they crazy is crazy. A real crazy bitch don't know that they crazy. So therefore, anything that they do, that's just how I am. I don't plan on fixing it.
Okay.
You get better.
I like what he just said there. A real crazy bitch doesn't know that she's crazy. She thinks she's perfectly.
That's what I just said.
She's perfectly rational in her crazy behavior.
And that's what I'm saying.
But you're showing control. Sorry, Maurielle.
I want to interject because I just have a legitimate question.
Whatever.
I have a theory that men like they like when certain passion is expressed. And I only say that because of their aptitude to talk about it when they're recounting it. They're like, yeah, my bitch crazy. Like, they always they always kind of like that shit. How do you respond to when women are like flying off the handle a little bit? Like doing something out of the norm?
I love you. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it's kind of similar to like the trauma bonds in a way. You know what I mean? The more shit you go through with somebody and the more shit you seem to bounce back from, you over here, it's like a history there. And you put in so much effort. You feel me? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, because you ever been in a relationship. You really are
the most toxic person on this show.
I probably am, but here's the thing.
Oh, shit.
But my thing is this, right? Because think about it. You ever be in a relationship for somebody for like a year and a half, and like it's a little bit harder for you to leave because you feel like you already put so much energy. Now imagine if y'all was crazy for a year and a half, and y'all over here going through like, you know, not domestic violence, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all fighting crazy, she breaking your shit, whatever, and then y'all come back, make up, whatever.
If you break my stuff, you're never coming back in my crib.
Yeah, nah.
Don't ever break my stuff because I work hard.
I ain't trying to come back.
I work hard.
That's the school of thought I'm from. Like, if you're gonna be crazy,
but that's not crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, no, I'm not
breaking shit. Ain't
now
crazy.
I'm not comparing.
If you were no, but I'm saying if you were to break up the nigga shit, and you don't come back, that means you're perfectly sane.
Okay,
it's not crazy. You might, you know what I'm saying, you might have a temper. But that doesn't, but crazy would be coming right back to that same thing and doing this whole chain all over again. So you're really not crazy. And based on what you're saying, you're not crazy.
I mean, don't think I am.
You might just not be to play with. Don't play with it. But
yeah, that's not crazy. You just got a temper.
Either. That wasn't my point.
I got a question for y'all about that. We got a lot of music that we want to talk about today. So let's keep it moving on. So by the time this airs, Super Bowl would have already happened. By the time we put this shit out. So since I'm probably the only person that cares about the game, how many people is Rihanna bringing out? Over, under?
I feel like they're gonna get a lot more streams like just during halftime, and then the viewership gonna go back to regular.
Regular is pretty fucking good for a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I gotta stop cursing. The only realistic person, but also still not realistic at the same time, that she could bring out that will really even like affect the performance, like make it more superior, is Jay-Z, and we know he's not coming.
Tripping. Right. If she brings out little homie that be doing the mashups, little homie that's the DJ be doing the mashups, and did the
DJ
one that
Aaron Murphy's?
I believe so. Yes, I believe that's his name.
Harris.
The dude who was.
She could bring out Calvin Harris, but she could bring out Justin Timberlake. It's like I just got him.
I don't think Justin Timberlake is gonna be brought out at another Super Bowl.
Her and that Calvin
probably
Harris.
not.
Not by a black woman.
Probably not.
That Calvin Harris mix that she has, bro. We found love. That shit is either gonna.
That's not even her only one.
That's gonna go crazy.
That shit is gonna close the show. Number one. That shit is gonna go crazy.
I hate to be that dude, but y'all think she gonna bring out Eminem?
Nah.
I've seen a lot of people throw that out there, and for the Super Bowl, would it make sense to bring out Eminem? Yes, it would. For the Super Bowl to bring out Eminem. However, do not bring out. We don't want to fucking see Eminem anymore. We are tired.
I mean,
what do you mean we tired? Eminem ain't been center stage in God knows how long.
Was he
They just brought him out last year.
She could bring out.
I mean, they did, yeah.
Adam Levine.
But he wasn't even the man.
What is Eminem gonna be doing with Rihanna? What song is he gonna be performing with Rihanna?
Just Love the Way You Lie. That's it.
Why would anybody want to hear that at the Super Bowl?
It's one of their top songs.
I could see her squishing that in there as a transition
with him.
At the Super Bowl.
As a transition.
Because you gotta think of how big her catalog is. If you're gonna be doing the greatest hits, I know it's not her song, but I mean it's one of the top songs that she was on.
I get it, but why would I want to hear?
So, Colin, give me 5 songs you think
just want to stand here and watch me. I think instead of that, you're going to hear Diamonds, because y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? Diamonds is my favorite Rihanna song of all time.
We're definitely getting
Shine bright like a diamond.
You feel me? We're gonna get Ponda Replay. We're gonna get.
You think so?
I think we're gonna get.
I think we're gonna
get.
Do we get SOS?
SOS or SNM.
Yeah,
we're definitely getting that.
I think those are like those upbeat, fun.
Crazy? Rihanna got a caddy.
Hey yo, she might. What if she opened up with Disturbia?
That's why I think Disturbia. Yo,
what if she opened up with Disturbia?
Is getting played.
Well,
that's what I said. I said SNM.
Yeah. Like the lights go off. Bum bum beat up.
Yeah,
that's coming on, bro.
That's a fact.
That's good. Yeah, that's my shit.
Where my phone at?
She can do so many things, and I'll be amazed.
I feel like classic wise, she's gonna have to do Umbrella.
Hey yo, if y'all want to bless your ears real quick, go on YouTube where y'all get home and type in Disturbia acapella, and just hear all it. Like they have a clean ass version of the Disturbia acapella, and when I tell you, it's probably one of the cleanest acapellas I've ever listened to. Yeah, this girl Rihanna and her mix engineers got it.
She could bring out SZA.
Oh, that's absolutely gonna happen.
That could really happen.
That's absolutely gonna happen.
With the way SZA's on top of the world right now,
shit, that's liable.
That's almost a guarantee. I can
see
that.
I would love that.
Snooze plays in my
head. Y'all think she
like
bringing out Drake? Never mind.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? She could. If she was not with ASAP, I would put Drake on my list of possibilities.
Oh my God, Rocky is gonna come out and do that. Oh my God, what's that freestyle? Nah. He gonna come out and do that freaking freestyle.
My bitch.
That be going crazy. It's a freestyle. First time I heard it, he was doing it live. He did it at Rolling Loud, I think. But I don't know if it's called it's No ID, the No ID freestyle. No ID. That don't be going stupid crazy for no reason.
Rocky, I would put Drake on the possibilities of people that's coming out only because, like I said, Rihanna is affiliated to a high magnitude of people. So, like, we know Jay-Z not coming in and so on and so forth. But, like, Drake is showing up.
Well, he did hire her. Jay-Z did hire her.
Yeah, he might. And
he also did sign. He also did.
If she still is.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's still getting paid off of any other deal that she gets for the rest of her life. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Only girl in the world that's getting played.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Rihanna's going to have a little run there.
It's going to be a good time. I'm going to have a blast. How are you guys spending it? What are you guys doing for the Super Bowl?
I was just thinking about that.
I don't know.
Yo, I might be going to a damn an impromptu Super Bowl party. I was delivering pizzas last night, and the dude opened the door. Homie was like, "Come in real quick."
First of all,
Kyle was about to end up in a pizza porno.
But he's going to a
nah, bro. Whoa, chill.
Kyle was about to end up.
Listen. Let me finish the story. Don't even mention porno because the house is full of dudes. But
oh Jesus,
that's what I'm saying. Let me finish the story.
I mean, that's somebody porno.
Hey yo,
Keith was just here.
Relax.
He was.
All I'm saying is, I get invited into the crib, right? Never.
See how different he act when Keith not here.
What you mean?
You gotta tell me what
you. He was mad progressive last episode. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm always progressive. I'm just saying, I ain't in no porno. But suffice to say, got invited in, and I'm wearing this same hoodie. Somebody recognized me, and he was like, "Oh." I know that for that. I'm, one of the other ones, right? And I think I'm in a whole room of men. And they was like, yo, have a drink with us real quick. I was like, shit. Appreciate y'all.
This is not helping my theory of you ending up in a porno, but...
Nah, it was just a good show of hospitality, I ain't never had nobody offer me some Hennessy as a tip.
Interesting.
And it was cold last night, so I was warm.
This story gets sketchier by the moment.
Cold Hennessy tip. Gotcha.
I ain't never had nobody offer me Hennessy as a tip.
I ain't never had nobody show me other things that you done show me.
Keith, I need you back so you can take some of this attention off of me.
Kai, did you watch him make
Yo, stop using my friends.
All right, so Colin,
I'm watching this shit, bro.
We know you're going for the Chiefs.
I'm just making sure.
The funny thing is,
but I got my money on the Eagles, though.
Man, there's a lot of. The Eagles are the favorite, which I don't understand how we could be going to our. We're going to our third Super Bowl in 4 years.
But the Eagles have a friggin' dominant team, bro.
We're going to our third. So you just said so you know what you just said, right? The Eagles have a dominant team. We are going to our third Super Bowl in 4 years. How much more dominant do you need?
I mean,
the disrespect is ridiculous. We had, I believe, graded me. Look. So I got
friend rivalry.
So look. Originally, my plan was to be here for the Super Bowl.
Right.
Our cameraman invited me when he first flew back and said, yo, I'm going to host the Super Bowl. Neither one of us really, it was a thought, but neither one of us knew our teams were going to be in the Super Bowl together. So now I don't know. Now I don't know. I don't know if I want to be here.
He's an Eagle fan?
He's a big Eagle
But he's one of the most annoying people to have to deal with as a fan because he's a silent fan.
Look at how he's smirking right now.
He's acting like
he over here like, yo, I'm gonna get your ass.
Any other Eagle fan, I could sit here and debate and go back and forth with. He's gonna debate a little bit, then at some point he's just gonna have a dumbass smirk, and he's gonna be like, all right, and that's just gonna piss me off even more. And I just don't want to have to deal with it. And then every time Jalen Hurts does anything, he's gonna look over at me like this.
Yo, no cap. It low key look like Jalen.
I just don't. I don't know if I'm prepared. If I have the mental stability to deal with it.
Listen.
Anybody ever tell you that?
I don't know what I'm doing for the Super Bowl.
But it's gonna be lit. Why not? I just learned how to make nachos, so I don't know where I'm gonna be for the Super Bowl, but
wherever she's going, she's bringing nachos.
I want to try
I made my own
rotel.
queso, and it came out
Making
lit.
what?
Rotel.
Queso.
What is rotel?
What's that?
It's like a New Orleans thing. With the cheese, the meat, and everything. It's like basically queso with meat in it. Long story short.
Yeah.
Sounds like Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl dish I can do with.
Hell yeah.
Last year we did
right next to the school.
We did steak and cheese egg rolls, and I forgot that I infused them with THC.
How the fuck you forget that?
Right, that's a big detail.
Such an essential ingredient.
Hey, he remembered real quick.
After the second one, and I don't know how many beers, by quarter 3, you kind of get hungry again. And oh snap, there's egg rolls. So I knocked down a couple more egg rolls, and I almost missed the end of the Super Bowl last year. My girl was dead asleep the whole fourth quarter. She woke up like, yo, who won?
Yeah.
I don't even know, dog.
Nah.
I've been over here.
That's exactly how Colin would say that shit too. I don't even know.
Shit, I don't even know, man. I've been over here trying to keep my
What's your
eyes
favorite
from falling.
Do you guys have any Super Bowl or not even just Super Bowl, but any large event games that you like to play, drinking games? We kind of just talked about food. Any traditions?
I always want to play spades.
Playing spades during the Super Bowl is wild, bro.
That's chaotic as fuck.
Yo, word.
Yo, Maury, you hella chaotic.
Yo, go to the back, yo. What are y'all doing over here?
I mean,
chaotic.
Especially for football, I prefer to watch basketball. That's just me. So when it comes to football, I've gotten into the routine of watching it, but I'm watching it almost quarterly. It's in the background until something cool happens.
Yeah.
I'm not this is riveting. Every single
That's 3
play.
books, and your man just got fucked up.
Yeah,
Sit down.
I was gonna be slapping the table anyway. So
What about a presidential debate?
nah.
What?
Okay, never mind. I'm the only person that enjoys watching debates and having drinking games during the debate.
The debates
You
be
just
funny
wanna
as shit, bro.
That's
my favorite part of the election.
blasted watching debates, bro. Having a blast, boy.
I like debates.
During a football game, though?
Not during a football game, but like you don't play drinking games when debates are going.
No.
Every time Hillary Clinton goes like this, take a shot.
Bro, you would be drunk by the first 5 minutes.
That's why
we had some really good, man. Listen, the last election had some really, really good drinking games.
Nah, listen, man. If you ever played the drinking game called take a shot every time Donald Trump lets one of his words hold on for too long.
Hey, yo.
I think we have a very good opportunity.
Drink every time Trump doubles up on the very, very. It's very, very good. It's the best. It's amazing. It's very, very outstanding. We're fantastic. It's very fantastic. Very, very fantastic.
We're going to do some things very bigly. What?
I can't wait for this fucking.
That's the one.
This campaign is going to be a blast. Sorry, go ahead.
Nah, you good. That's the one nigga that don't care if it's 27 pieces flying up. He be chilling, bro. That shit be flying in all types of directions. He don't give a fuck.
All right, we're going to make a hard turn here. I guess we just have to say rest in peace to Tyree Nichols.
Yep.
Does anybody have anything to share on this?
I'm drained on this topic.
Yeah.
I think we all are. Like, this shit is just becoming like a permanent horror movie. I am just exhausted. I think we know what's wrong. We know what's right. We know what needs to be done. None of it is getting done. And it's tiring. That's all.
For sure.
God bless his family and his friends and his loved ones.
Maurielle, anything?
No, I'm tired too.
I think I like that we're just offering condolences to the family, to the friends, to the loved ones, to the city, to the family of the people who committed this crime, because our whole community is involved here. Yep. And it's unfortunate. So, yeah. I couldn't even. Please stop reposting things of that nature. If you want to share it amongst yourself and if you want to see it, cool. You do not need to share that for the rest of the damn world. We don't want to see it. Seriously. Y'all don't need to be sharing these videos. Everybody is freaking traumatized. Please stop sharing these videos.
Facts.
I didn't see it.
I refuse to see it.
I didn't want to watch it either.
I didn't watch it.
I had multiple opportunities. I just skipped right past it.
I listened to his parents in an interview.
Yeah.
And that is the only coverage I've looked at of this. I only know about this because of social media. So, yeah. Y'all, please, y'all don't gotta repost the stuff.
Stop it.
Next time that shit happens, I don't care who you are. I'm blocking your shit. I don't need to fucking see that shit.
Oh, God. On GOD.
It always be the people that never actually seen some. No, don't worry about it. We gonna get into some. I'll get into that on my own personal time. But y'all know who y'all are. It be the people that never actually seen some shit that always want to run around posting some shit.
And that's a fact.
All right.
Moving forward.
Moving on. Let's have a little music discussion because, we all enjoy music.
Hell yeah.
So, I'm sure everybody's seen recently, like in the music headlines, and it's clearly working in favor of her career too, if that's what she's going for or not. But, Lola Brooke has the song Don't Play With It. Is it Don't Play With It? Don't Play With It. Don't Play With It. Featuring Billy B. Mm-hmm. They're both artists from Brooklyn, upcoming artists from Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. The song actually is Lola's song. Billy B is featured on the song. Now, there's different opinions on who had the best verse and all this other stuff. Neither here nor there. The song is taken off. Lola's all over the place with the song. She's performing it. A lot of artists are inviting her out to perform the song. Billy B is upset because she's not getting invited, with Lola to perform Lola. She feels Lola is not passing the torch to her correctly. Do you guys feel like if you are featured, if an artist has someone featured on their song, they're obligated to make sure that they have the same success?
Because I'm a +1. I'm a +1. How I'm a +1 and I'm a +1.
How I'm a +1 and I'm a +1. Yo, hashtag.
Yeah,
that was a deep one, Colin. But nah, that ass, like.
And it's my song.
Yeah. I feel like that right there was like the music version of I want to see you do good, but not better than me. Like, if you have a good if this is your song, why is she not just happy? Like, the song is taking off.
Yeah.
What
You're getting played.
took me
I didn't even know who she was before this song.
So, and Billy B's verse is hard.
It is.
And Billy B can rap.
Yeah.
She can rap her ass off. But what took me was there was an interview in which she stated, and I'm paraphrasing here, that it's Lola's song. Lola's the one that was doing the promotion. That song is damn near a year old. Lola's the one that promoted it. Lola's the one. She said Lola kept performing it on different outlets. She went to different places, kept doing the song, and it kept going viral more and more each time. Well, what's the problem?
Right. So she admitted that Lola earned the success of the song.
She pushed the song. She promoted the song. You didn't. And you self-admittedly said, I didn't do any of that.
Yep.
Self-admittedly said, yo, I did the verse and that was it. She's the one that went out, was going here, was going there, was taking
the TikTok videos.
And so why are we having this conversation?
My input on it is, why didn't you say this to her privately?
I think she said, I don't know if she said exactly everything she's saying in these interviews, but she did say that she's reached out to her to let her know that she feels a type of way. But I'm pretty sure in Lola's mind, it's like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like, and like Colin said, she openly admitted to the fact that like Lola is the one that pushed the song. So I've seen songs blow from the featured artist. Yeah. So it really does depend on who's putting in that work to promote the song.
Right.
Yep.
Lola was really making TikTok videos, all that stuff, making sure her song went viral on TikTok.
Not just TikTok videos, she was going places.
Yeah, and performing the song.
Like the video that went viral of her rapping with the mic on the corner, that's a series.
Right.
There are multiple artists that go and record on that street corner.
Right. And that's really where it blew up from.
Yeah. That's her most viral part. But Lola came to the radio station multiple times, was doing stuff. Lola was with Gabe. She's in Cyphers. She was going around doing her rounds. She was doing the promotion. She was doing the groundwork. She was doing the legwork. And that is the problem. And this is the difference now between a lot of new artists and old school artists. And this is what separates you from being an actual artist and just a rapper. If you're just a rapper, you just make music. If you're an artist, you're really out here promoting your work.
Right.
You have to do the legwork. You can't just sit in a studio and make music and expect people to just hear it. No, you got to shop it.
Right.
And that's what's making her sound so stupid, because you're, like you said, you admitted that you didn't do the legwork, but you want the reward. You know
and
she
already is getting the reward, because
people know song,
Billy B. Like, if you say Billy B, I'm like, oh, she on that song with Lola.
Right.
Like, it's already happening for you.
Yo, it's people back home from where I'm from that don't even care about Lola Brooke part. They skip Lola's part and go right to Billy B, which is crazy to me, because I think Lola's part is fire. But I
can't name another song by Billy B besides this one.
But that's what I'm saying though, right? So if she was smart, she would realize that she is getting no reward from being on this song. So, okay, you're actually winning because Lola's running this shit up. You're getting acknowledgement and not having to do any fucking work anyway. So if she was smart, she would angle this shit from a different way.
If you were smart, you would shut up and see where the hell Lola goes.
Right. Right. Yeah. And not to mention, just because you're on a feature and you're on a song with someone doesn't make you guys friends.
I was about to say, are they even friends? Like,
I wouldn't want to necessarily be friends with her now.
Are y'all even? No, but were they friends when they made the song?
Clearly not, because Glorilla still got her whole crew with her outside.
That's
pregnant and
okay.
everything.
So you're talking about friends.
Well,
though they are friends.
That's
we don't just because y'all made a song together doesn't mean y'all are friends.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It's not like no bad looking out. Like,
that's a business transaction.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
We both from Brooklyn and we both rap. It doesn't sound to me like y'all are actually friends. Right. So
or come up with a solution. Like if you want to do something else.
The problem here is that she feel owed. Cause like, why don't you just be hitting them? If anything, hit them up. Be like, yo, you got any shows coming up that I can come out to? Like,
I mean, apparently they saw each other recently. Because there's been a lot of shows and at the Apollo. Apparently they saw each other and they passed right past each other. They didn't speak.
Bill be out here talking mad shit.
But my thing is, why are you allowing that to even happen in the first place if you're out here doing interviews and talking about somebody? But at the end of the day, what are we doing right now?
Talking about it.
Hello. Billy B, you fucking did it. You worked. It worked. God damn it. You got us. So now, if there's no music to follow up, you fucked up. You fucked up. If there's no music that follows this shit up, if you kick up dust and there's no storm, well, it could be curtains for you on this now, your second opportunity to get your shit out there. And
what was her first?
Right now.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So, aside from that, Maurielle, you have been raving about Yachty's album.
I've been like amped about it.
I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet.
Neither did I. I'm not gonna hold you.
It's so good.
Is it?
Can you give us some
track?
Yeah, give us some tracks if you can go onto your phone or if you know off the top of your head, give us some tracks that we should look out for.
I know the tracks. So what got my attention on this
top three.
Is one of my good friends, Simone, had posted that he had done his listening party at the Liberty Science Center.
That's why people were going there.
That shit was crazy. He had it in the dome part of it where like it has the surround sound. Like I used to have field trips to that, like, you know, that dome. And like, you know, the Liberty Science Center has like those monthly events. So I would get like the little dry ice drinks and shit. Whatever. So
After dark.
Yeah.
Remember we used to have them passes, boy.
Yeah. No, it's a good time. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, like, let me just hear this because I've been wanting to hear some new music, and I'm a big like indie, trippy, like I like all the stoner rappers, like I like all that. Your
best friend cried when he saw Currency,
right? And he was geeked. So with the Yachty shit, it's like this. I feel like it was like a sonic adventure. Like it was just literally crazy. In my opinion, like it was like Tame Impala. It was like very experimental. Like no one can talk about his artistry ever again. Like if anyone went to like
so
question
this is a good
like nobody.
Well, it's okay.
Do that.
This is alternative.
It's a beauty.
This is an alternative album. This is not a hip hop album.
It's a beautiful body of work.
So all of the shit.
So that is good to let's let that be known. This is an alternative album. It literally says that. I'm looking at it right now.
No,
this is not a hip hop album. This is alternative.
So all the shit sounds like I brought the wine.
No.
That's not even on here.
That shit is hard.
Why is that song not on here?
No, the songs are just so introspective. You know, they're very cosmic. Like all the sound, like it's just honestly, I would say just keep an open mind. I really, really enjoy it. My favorite songs are Running Out of Time, Pretty, The Zone. The Zone is really good. I'm a big Kid Cudi fan, so like it's like, yo, look what Cudi did, just being himself. He opened up like this whole different avenue of different artists that are just doing completely different things that nobody could have like guessed that they would do.
So you would say that this Yachty project is kind of like almost a theatrical experience, but with music in a way that like kind of like how the Weeknd make music, where like you could hear it, like, but you could also kind of see the music video in your head with how descriptive it can be sonically.
Dog, it's crazy. It's really, really good. Like, if you don't like one song on
Why
there,
did you just ask her that super... You just asked her that? I'm sorry, go ahead.
What?
That was a question for you to ask another music nerd. That was a
Am
very...
I not a music nerd?
No, I'm talking about... he's a whole producer and sound engineer. Wait, the question he just gave you was something that he should be asking to somebody that would sit in front of like a computer or download the stems and rearrange somebody else's song.
Oh, okay. I'm not that deep. Yeah. That was like an audio Mac question.
Yeah.
But what I will say is just like the musicality on this project.
Yeah.
Like the guitars, the like everything is just like, can you imagine being in the Liberty Science Center in the Dome? Like, this is like a car listen. Because I feel like when people listen to albums, they don't sit with them long enough. You gotta listen to it in your car, 15 volume minimum. Like, it's good.
What is 15 volume? My car doesn't work like that.
Oh, just listen to it loud.
Okay, thank you.
At least half the bar.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I drive an 04.
It's all right.
Any other music that
it's a Honda? It'll be kicking until 50.
Any other music that that you guys are really into right now? Really, very much enjoying.
Honestly, me personally, I know it didn't come out.
No, Kyle lied to us.
I know it didn't come out recently, but Dawn FM,
so good.
Like that's what I mean when I say a theatrical experience.
Is that the 80s album by The Weeknd?
Oh man,
I did not like that album.
I'll put it to you.
I think it was because I wasn't expecting it, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Like, see, I'm one of those people who always appreciates extra context behind music, and that's why I say The Weeknd is a very theatrical experience, because the more context that he adds to his music, the deeper the lyrics get. So, if you look recently, like how he rolled out, like, think about it this way. His last album was After Hours.
Yep.
After Hours, and the story is basically, you know, him on a downward spiral. You see with the music videos of him in Vegas having a good time, heartless, all the general overarching theme of, you know, I'm heartless, but, you know, I have a soft spot for this, that, and the third. I'm still a lover boy. And then you have the next project, which is Dawn FM.
Wait.
The
before
morning
you
after.
even go there, every performance he did, if you saw, he had like the bandages at the Super Bowl and everything. Mm-hmm. Every other performance he did, he was progressively getting more and more fucked up every time you saw him. And that was all a part of like the general theme of the project. Like,
exactly.
It was crazy.
That was dope.
And then you get to Dawn FM, and where I feel like why he has his old, like a picture of him old on that is because, like, you know, it's kind of like that, you know, live fast, die young type thing. And I feel like the whole overarching theme of Dawn FM is being right on the verge of death. Like, based on your life decisions and everything. But if you just listen to the album from top down, like, it's so just.
What's your favorite song off Dawn FM?
Ooh, that's a hard question, because there's a lot of bangers on there. There's a lot of songs that I thought were gonna be popular that aren't the most popular song. However, it's between Out of Time. My top songs on that is it's between Out of Time or Is There Someone Else?
Is There Someone Else is a timeless song. Like, honestly, one thing I appreciate about The Weeknd, he's really making music that's going to be playing in 30 years. Like, it doesn't have any curse words. It, like, you don't have to necessarily feel bad about it. Like, it's like just a story.
Who playing this in 30 years?
You watch.
I'm telling you,
watch.
dog.
Maybe.
Do you see how big The Weeknd is?
All of this music is gonna get played.
We are in a time right now where like things are like being reused. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised if everything is being played again in 30 years. But
I'm just saying, like, if you one of the things that I appreciate about The Weeknd just as an artist is his ability to roll out an album, and then his ability to visually represent that album with his music videos and how he performs.
Well, that's been his entire career has been.
Exactly.
He's always had a story.
There is nothing in between album rollouts. You do not hear or see from this man at all.
Yeah.
Until it's time to get to work. And when he gets to work, you get a very fire artwork that's gonna come out either for a song or for, because I'm thinking back to like House of Balloons.
No, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
When you think about House of Balloons, I'm pretty sure all of us right in our minds are picturing that artwork for that album, which sets the entire mood, and the mood of his music actually matches the art.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
and Dawn FM, you know who's narrating it? Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is narrating Dawn FM.
That's Jim Carrey on
Jim
the
Carrey.
radio?
Yes. All the now you're hitting on Dawn FM. Ooh, that's Jim Carrey.
And the crazy
racist.
The craziest thing about that though is, like, again, like when I talk about the theatrical aspect of The Weeknd, it's like I love his, like, the music videos or whatever, but it's just, even without the music videos, everything that he, like, all the sonic details that he places in his song, you can still hear it, or like you can play the story yourself.
And he has the corresponding Dawn FM program on Amazon Prime.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, no, it's a whole thing.
And it
it's
all
the
goes
music
in
videos put
together. I guarantee you that's a huge F you to Drake. But
all right, it's really good. I have to watch it.
The way that Canadians Petty is just so great in the music industry.
Oh no, it's
all right, Kai.
So speaking of saying we're gonna be playing the Weeknd in 30 years, who y'all think will still be around making hit music in like 15 to 30 years? Like, which of today's artists got the most stopping power?
Hit music?
Like, who got the most stopping power? Like, who's gonna be around for a while? Like anybody?
So see, that's the only thing, not the only thing, but the main thing I hate about the place that music has evolved to, because like a lot of music don't feel timeless anymore.
No, because it's at the
last
tip of our hands.
I remember,
we don't have to wait mad long and then go buy an album. And if you ain't buy the album, your homie gotta buy the album, and then you gotta burn the CD. Like,
yeah, I think, like you said, I think our way of the way we consume music now has lowered the value and appreciation for it.
Right.
Like you're saying, basically. Because if I had to wait in line for a CD, purchase a CD and all of that for $15 or whatever, I'm listening to every motherfucking song on that shit every day. So
one thing I was gonna say is, so I was at my girl house like last week, and her pops got a whole collection of just like records, like whole room, just.
He got the vinyls.
Yes, vinyl player, old school thing, everything, like the whole setup.
That's how to come back. People buy records.
I'm about to start doing my own collection of vinyls.
Because it'll be valuable one day, for real.
Right, but the point is,
you don't have your own vinyl collection?
Not yet, no.
What type of hipster are you?
Never said I was a hipster, but
it's just the hair.
Your hair's too curly.
My hair made me a hipster. All right, so but the point of that song being, or the point of that story being, the damn
eyebrows,
motherfucker.
My bad.
He was talking about like just how the music culture was back then, like. And it got me to thinking, like, maybe a reason that it's kind of like we always saying before, we like the way we consume music now is different, because he's talking about it and he's like, because you got to think, even back in the day, like, you can just go on your phone right now. If you hear a new song, Shazam, boom, hear it or whatever. But like, if you at school, they didn't necessarily have headphones that was in. They didn't have their whole music catalog just at their hand. Like, you had to either wait to go home and listen to it, or you had to pull up to the club where somebody was DJing.
And then you had to have a radio. If you wanted to hear the specific song you wanted to hear, you either had to have it saved on cassette,
right?
Saved on, like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know how many you guys used to record songs on tapes. Or I used to, funny enough, I ended up in radio. I got a recorder for Christmas one year, and I made my own radio show. Right. With my recorder. I literally recorded songs off the radio. I did my own little talk breaks and went into like different songs. And I really had to sit there and like, you had to sit there and time it just perfectly to make sure that it flowed right on the tape. And it was actually good, bro. Like, my cousins would come to the house and literally pop the tape in, like.
Bruh, you know how we always talk about how, like, even if you don't like a song, if they get radio play over and over and over, eventually it sinks into you.
Yeah.
Bruh, when you had a CD player, all you was listening to for the day is the CD you had in that CD player. So even if you wasn't sure about the album the first time you listened to it, that's all you're listening to for the whole day to walk home.
To this day, I can't find my 8701 Usher album because I think I played it so much that somebody in my household had to have just thrown it away or hit it and just like forgot where they hit it. Because that thing just got up and walked away. It was in the CD player. And that joint just gone, bro.
One of my favorite albums.
That's all I had.
Was probably Neo's first album.
Oh.
Neo's first album was so.
Hold on, let's go. Hold on, let's take a look here,
bruh. But
Neo gets so disrespected, bruh.
Facts.
Neo gets so disrespected, and I hate it because Neo is like that,
bro. Neo is writing for all of your faves right now.
No, Beyonce, Rihanna, like
Neo is writing for everybody right now.
In my own words, stay with PDP.
That was shit. That shit was crack.
Y'all ain't give up. So sick when you're mad. Oh, God.
I'm trying to tell you.
Neo, baby, Think I don't
Yo,
take
y'all
you
gonna make it work?
seriously.
Nah,
That was
my
my song.
Mirror,
favorite-
nigga.
my favorite Neo song was the "Please Don't Worry About Me, I'm Fine."
Please don't worry about me. I'm
No, what he
fine.
say? He's like, I was inviting
He got some heat with
her
Jennifer Lawrence.
into
Hold
my
on, just
home.
to go down this first album. I said Mirror, Sexy Love,
Yup.
That was a crazy first album.
Yo, no skips.
Girlfriend.
No skips. That's a no skips album.
the Stay remix with Rick Ross. I don't remember that.
Me neither.
But hey man, who cares, yo? He got
I
it.
even like the
Then
one
he got
has
he got a
Ghostface
So Sick
Killer.
acoustic and a Sexy Love acoustic.
You feel me?
Very
Come
And
on,
good.
now.
that's just good music, man.
I ain't gonna lie though. See, I still count that.
Don't let me
album-
get into red.
that.
Yo.
Th-
That's when I started fucking.
Nah, really.
That's when I was having sex already. That's when I started fucking.
Okay.
You don't be
Red
fucking, nigga.
came
I
up-
be fucking.
Nigga.
What year was that again?
My lazy love. And I don't wanna do nothing.
That lazy love.
Boy.
I wasn't fucking.
Damn,
wasn't
baby,
having
that
sex
was
neither.
good.
I
I'ma hit the shower.
But
Or even
I
that
sure
song.
was thinking about it because of that song.
Or what was the song this Neo got? Say it, bro.
Tell
No.
me what. That's all shit.
Come
Nah,
on
that's
now.
crazy.
Come on now.
Nah, that's crazy. I ain't
What?
gonna lie though. So that counts as like we count that as early 2000s, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 2010s.
The Red album came out in 2012.
Okay.
Well, no, the So
Okay.
Sick, the
So
In
Sick
My Own Words
is
2007.
2006.
So
Yeah.
can we put,
2006?
right? Okay. So
07 is because of you.
we can say Neo
Well, no,
is
yeah,
one of
yeah,
the
07 is
few
because-
last people
That's a hard
to
album.
trickle
too.
into this era and still have no skip albums. But him, because like a lot of people in the newer era, they don't have no
But
skip
they
albums.
don't have
Who
to
doesn't have no skip
albums.
albums?
No. I'm saying like earlier 2000s, no skips. We talking Confessions and all of that. Those are no skip albums.
But those albums,
Neo
I
had
think
a
those
no-skip
albums
album.
still exist.
They're
Summer
still
got
out there.
one. Granted, it was an EP with not a stupid amount of music, but Summer has at least one. That's no
Summer has no
skips.
skips. SZA has some
Yes.
no skips.
Okay.
SZA
Let me-
got some skips.
I think I'm talking about timeless no skips though.
Timeless no skips.
Timeless no skips.
Well, we're just now really like
Honestly, bro,
You
the
know?
last song I could think of from like this later generation that like is timeless that I could think of. I'm sure there's more. Is Miguel.
oh shit.
Adorn You and
Adorn and Kaleidoscope Dreams.
Adorn, yes.
Nah,
Kaleidoscope Dreams.
Even when
Adorn.
it's got go-
Sure thing.
Sure
Miguel
thing.
had
That
Those
song
song
has been
live.
out since I was in 8th grade, dog.
Those two songs will be our cookout songs. at
Timeless.
60.
Timeless though.
Timeless.
But
that's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
honestly, when I talk about timeless music, the stuff that will keep playing now, 10 years,
Mhm.
like it usually has no curse words. That's like for it to have radio play, for it to be clean for wide exposure, it has to have
Yeah,
no
shit's
curses
right.
most of the
songs-
time.
Huh?
He got a song
Most
on
of the
Kaleidoscope
timeless
Dreams
music
called
doesn't have
"Pussy Is
curse
Mine,"
words.
and that shit is fire.
That's why I was actually
That is
impressed
my
by
shit.
what
That is my
Drake
song.
Oh,
did.
shit.
What
Miguel,
song?
hit the button, man.
Listen, off the top of my head right now, I can't think, but I guarantee you there's a song that gets played on commercials. There's a song that gets played when shows are going to break or freaking sports are going to commercial that have tons of cursing in it that
That's true.
that get consistently played. I don't think that the
But-
cursing, I think it's who are you, who's marketing the song. That's what really is going to
But I'm
determine
talking
the
about
length of something like that.
When I say timeless, it's like what's going to be playing in Dunkin' Donuts in 10 years from now.
There's mad
Even
music
when the
like
sky
that though.
come falling.
Like,
You
this is
had
what I'm
so you
saying.
had Bruno Mars has tons of time of timeless songs.
And they're going to
Bruno
play
has
in 10
Uptown
years
Funk,
from now.
Uptown Funk is gonna get played forever. bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unorthodox
what I'm
Jukebox was a
saying?
good album. But what was that shit called? The shit with gorillas on it? That's what it was?
I can't tell you any Bruno Mars albums.
Feel Good Inc. That
Oh
shit,
my God,
that shit has gotten
Gorillas,
a run.
bro. Listen, Gorillas, bro. That album, the Gorillas album itself. Oh my
Or
God.
even Daft
See,
Punk.
Daft
Daft Punk
yeah.
has had a run on their music, and it's clean, timeless music.
But that's electronic. You're talking about a whole different genre. That's electronic. Right now, we're in a hip hop age.
That's not necessarily true because
But-
people are making timeless music. That's what I'm saying.
This conversation.
But that's a it's a different goalpost because what's socially acceptable. You can't put Daft Punk and freaking Lil Yachty in the same category
not?
because they're not being judged by the same standards.
Listen to this new album. You can put Lil Yachty wherever the fuck you want to put him. He can do what he wants.
When it comes down to it, a Daft Punk, Daft Punk is a European group, number one. They're doing electronic house music.
Yep.
That's going to resonate with white people making executive decisions all over the world.
Yeah.
It's a lot different. And also, that song came out in like the 90s or the early 2000s. Now we're in 2023, where hip hop is the leading genre of music right now. That's setting the standard for everything. So we can have these conversations, but we're not we're judging all of this on a prehistoric standard level. That's what I'm trying to say. The standards have switched. So what we're saying is going to be timeless music right now. Y'all also got to think what's going to be timeless to you. Freaking Finito. That's a timeless record.
Gang in this bitch. Gang in it.
That's going to get played forever. Dreams and Nightmares.
It's
not. No, it's not. I've seen Finito goes off in every single music festival. Yeah, Lollapalooza, they're gonna play it. Rolling Loud, they're gonna play it. They're gonna freaking play that joint at freaking at Firefly Festival. Anything.
You know, it's a timeless song that warms my heart.
What?
Nuck If You Buck.
Nuck If You Buck is a timeless song. Dreams and Nightmares is a timeless song.
With this being said, let's close out with this, right? With timeless shit being talked about.
What's timeless?
Because Renaissance is going to be timeless.
I'm about to say, what y'all got on these Beyonce tickets?
Oh, because you like Renaissance now?
I'm asking what y'all...
Oh, God.
Do you like Renaissance now?
Stop hitting
Why
this damn mic.
Why are you interested in the Beyonce tickets?
In my damn ear.
I'm just trying to figure out. Listen,
every time she hit her chest, me and Kai go.
Is ready to... listen, Maury, okay? I ain't worried about all of that, okay?
I just want to let it be. Just know. It's a dirty world already. These Renaissance tickets just dropped, and all of y'all in the media circles, y'all are some filthy motherfuckers. And the way y'all are already moving about these Renaissance tickets is disgusting, bro. Lines have been drawn. And I'm talking, she just dropped the damn tour flyer.
And she already added other tour dates.
Bruh,
I'm a verified
fan. You want to talk about stabbing in the back, boy? People are coming out the gate with it right now. This shit is crazy.
Right now, let me tell
over
you
some tickets.
I'm not even Beehive, right? I'm not even Beehive. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. The first thing for sure is I'm not buying shit, Beyonce. I'm getting a job at MetLife.
Swoop to the Beehive, man.
I'm getting a job at MetLife in June, okay? And as soon as Beyonce walks off the stage, I'm walking out of my job.
I quit.
I quit. Send me my check.
Number two. I feel like this tour right now for Beyonce is a very essential time because Beyonce does not skip a beat, but Beyonce is certainly aging. And I feel like after we see her now, if we're going based on her regular algorithm, we're probably not seeing her again like in that capacity. What, like 3 to 4 years?
Maybe even 6.
8.
Maybe even 6. Okay.
7.
Beyonce's
she's about to put a 3-part project together. We haven't even heard the other 2 parts.
This is probably going to be the last time we are going to see Beyonce in this full form. She's an artist. She's a miracle worker on stage. But in this form, like skipping, jumping, flipping, hopping, this is probably the last time we're going to see her like this.
As we should.
So this is
and hopefully she takes that and passes that same marketing right down to Chloe Bailey. All right, sorry guys, I had to throw that one in there.
Listen, she was trying to pass it to Blue. She told Blue to humble her ass on that stage.
Blue might by the time we see Beyonce again, Blue might be ready to. They might be ready to get her out here. You know what I'm saying? You see what Erica is doing with Puma now. Puma putting out some fire. Now Puma's dad is the DOC, and if you don't know who the DOC is, Lord have mercy. If you want to have a baby with Erykah Badu, your pen game, come on, that's Dr. Dre ghostwriter. But anyways, guys, do we have anything else to close out with? Any last final words? Any last final?
Speaking of Beyonce, Chloe Bailey, that song we were talking about, that video and the song was fire. I got into that.
Surprise?
Nope.
No.
2.
What happened?
I was supposed to be at Rock Nation Brunch.
Wait. What?
I'm sorry.
What song? What song you talking about?
Her most recent drop. What is it called? Church, I think, or something like that.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Pray,
okay, so
pray.
she dropped the song. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, that's why I stopped you.
The visual and the song was very fire. That's the first thing that I have genuinely liked from her. Okay. So that was really good. And yeah.
You're supposed to go to the Rock Nation brunch? You can't just glaze over that.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to the Rock Nation brunch.
How you like?
I had to be here, and my flight wasn't gonna make it back in time. So.
Well, we appreciate you leveraging us over the Rock Nation brunch that you were not invited to.
Yo, your biggest hater be your friends, dog.
Fam, you just told the whole world about how I cried when I met Currency. Yes, that did happen. Somebody, but you know, I thought all of my coworkers was real niggas and they was gonna hold me down because somebody actually got it on video. But like I ran back behind the curtains and they realized that I was actually having a moment, so they deleted the video. So I thought that was like something that was gonna stay safe and secure until now.
Love you.
Yeah.
Maurielle, do you have anything to close out with?
I'm a verified fan. I'm trying to get my tickets. I'm not going with nobody. I'll see you there.
Those of y'all that gotta go for me for that shit, y'all ain't shit either. There's people out here dying. There's people with disabilities, and y'all making a GoFundMe to go see Jay-Z's wife.
Jay-Z's wife.
Not Jay-Z's wife.
Jay-Z's
Not Jay-Z's wife.
And I'm a Jay-Z fan, but no, Beyonce's a magical bitch. She's magical, dog. That shit is crazy, dog.
As 50 Cent said, the only reason he ain't go the route that Jay-Z went is because Jay-Z signed that contract. Charlamagne said, what contract? He said, the one with Beyonce.
Kai, anything to close out with?
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very chill, calm, music-influenced episode of Woah Chill Wednesday. So as you guys can see, we're no longer just sticking to relationship and romantic topics. And I just had fun with this topic, y'all. We didn't have to get, emotional about anything. Nothing was triggering today.
Word.
This was a nice change of pace. So yeah, we're going to continue hitting you guys with a ton of different types of content. Keep watching, comment, like, subscribe. I now have to say that.
Word.
But it does boost the interactions. We love how you guys have been supporting us so far on the YouTube channel, especially with the shorts and running it up. Yeah. So we will continue taking our creative marketing direction from Maurielle, because if it wasn't for Maurielle, I'd just be posting one thing here and then be like, all right, y'all, if they don't want to watch it, they don't really appreciate podcasting.
Nah, dog.
And yo, for real though, like if y'all, we ain't had that much time today, but if y'all feel like, we missed some artists, or we missed some timeless classics that we ain't talk about, throw them in the comments. Maybe we're gonna ask. Touch on.
We did this with no list because I am a terrible person and a terrible leader, and I didn't have any topics.
I mean, honestly, we could get into it in the stories. So when we post it on social media, we'll ask what timeless classics did we miss.
Boom.
There you go.
Y'all can tell us.
We didn't actually say any damn timeless classics, but
I said in my words by Nia.
Corday, we talking about new school. Corday's A Bird from a Bird's Eye View. Oh. That is one of the most perfect, complete albums I've heard ever in my lifetime. I love it. But we gotta go. PMC gotta go. And it's another episode of Woah Chill Wednesday. We will see y'all later, man. I'm about to strangle myself. Goodbye.
Shit.
Woah Chill Wednesday.